Hello. Welcome to my video. I am Lex Vanguard and this is another digital planning video, and this time this is my fashion wardrobe planner. So I'm really excited to share this with you. One of my favorite creations that I've done so far, and I think it's going to prove to be very useful for most people. So let's get into it. If you click anywhere in this pink box, this is going to open the wardrobe planner for you. And if you click anywhere in this circle, that is my logo, it is going to bring you right to this video, which is the walkthrough video. I actually have this open in GoodNotes. That is my note-taking app of choice. I'm going to go ahead and click and open up the wardrobe planner. So this first page is completely blank for the most part. At the bottom, it is the index and the menu, and it has everything you need to get to all of the other pages. This is completely hyperlinked. So the only things that won't be hyperlinked are pages if you add additional pages, and I'll show you an example of that in just a few. So on this page, I figured not only can it serve as like the index and the menu for the planner, but also I had the idea of doing like a collage of some of my favorite looks by some of my favorite celebrities and style icons. So I use Canva a lot, and I've shown this trick before in one of my videos, but if you want a video specifically on how to do this, let me know in the comments and I will do that for you. But this is what I do in Canva. I go in Canva and I upload all the photos that I want to use. I remove the backgrounds from them and then I save them. So when I come here, all I have to do is upload them, and I can upload them without a background. So I'm just going to do like a quick example of what I would do for a collage for this page. So I got a little bit of Rihanna, definitely one of my faves. So I'm going to pull one of her looks into this, and we'll put her off to the side. And then I'm going to do a little Tracy Ellis Ross as well. That's another one of my faves. And that one has a background. I don't know why, but that's okay. It'll still work for demonstration purposes. And then for this last one, I think I want to do a little Zendaya look. Now I'm definitely gonna have to figure out why these have the backgrounds on them, because I just used them and it did not have it. But of course, as soon as I start recording, it will have a background, because that's just how life works. That's just what happens. It's all good though. I'll just make it smaller and put it down here somewhere. But yeah, just an example, and I could do this for days. Like I could go on and on with these. I can do a whole big collage. I could even add some text in there if I wanted to, and put something cute like straight across the page. You know, the options are endless. It's just a blank page for you to do what you want with, and it's the first page you're going to see when you open your planner. So I think the idea of making it something inspirational is good. I think that's excellent, actually. You can also, another option you can also go into Canva or in a software or an app similar to Canva, where you can just create graphics, and you can create a whole page in Canva or somewhere similar, and you can save it and you can just upload it and put it on this page. Like, you don't have to actually create it in GoodNotes. But that's the way I wanted to do it, so that's how I did this. So moving on, that is the inspo page. So we have measurements, we have a closet, we have a lookbook, a planner, some travel planning you can do, an inventory checklist, or inventory map kind of thing. It's helpful for spring cleaning, and I'll show you that. And then a wish list at the end. So you can click on any of these to get there. Let's start with measurements. This is the measurements page, and on this page you can just write out all of your measurements so you can keep track of them. This is especially helpful if you shop online a lot like I do. then this page is going to be great for you. So you can write on this page with your pencil, assuming that you have a stylus that goes with your tablet and you're using this on your tablet. So here I would just put like my height. Excuse my handwriting because I'm trying to write in a way that's not very natural, so it's hard for me to write like I normally would, but you get the idea. Hopefully the height goes there, and then if I wanted to put, you know, all my other measurements here, I'd put those there. And you just have endless options. Shoe size goes at the bottom, and then your weight at the bottom as well. If you wanted to add some other lines in this space, you could do that. Like here, I can use my pencil to draw a line across, hold down before I let it up, and it'll create a straight line out of it. Or you can also take your lasso tool, and I could draw around this line right here, and then I can take a screenshot of this, save it as an image so that I can insert that image and use that line. So that's also another option if I wanted to create more lines like the ones on this page. So I left these spaces blank intentionally so that you can get a little creative and add other measurements here if you want, or add pictures and images in between there if you wanted. You could do that as well. If I wanted to, you know, add some more inspo or something, or add some stickers and stuff like that on this page, then I could also do that too. So that's the measurements page. Now let's go take a look at the next page, or the next section, which is closet. So we click on the closet page, and you have how many categories? I think 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 actually. So you have 9 different categories that you can use to organize your closet. And I just did it that way because honestly that's what fit into the space. So you can even categorize your categories if you want. You can do whatever you want. Get creative. I love, you know, creativity and everybody doing things their own way. So do as you wish. But the way I set it up is this page is kind of the index page for the closet. So the shoe in the corner of each of these pages is always going to lead you back to the index. So you can definitely click on that and go back to this index or inspo page, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to go back to the closet, and this is, like I said, the index page. Sorry about that. This is the index page for the closet. So you can click on outerwear, and it's going to take you to the outerwear section. And let me show you an example of how I meant for this to be filled out. So you have 8 different spaces on here where you can add things to your closet, and then on top of that you have 10 different pages in outerwear. So I thought that would be a sufficient enough amount of pages for most people, but if you have more than that, you can always add more pages. The only thing about adding more pages is when you add them, they won't be hyperlinked. Only the pages that came with the planner will be hyperlinked. But that doesn't stop you from adding more pages. You can still always add more pages. So we're in the outerwear section. So let me upload a picture of some outerwear that I have. This is a, picture of a leather jacket similar to one that I have. Not exactly my jacket, but we're going to pretend like it is. And you can use that Canva trick that I talked about earlier. That's what I plan to do with my actual wardrobe, with my planner. I'm going to go into Canva and I will take some of my wardrobe pieces and remove the backgrounds and save the images so that I can come in here and upload them and just have a clean background. But if you want it, you could also do something like this. I also did this in Canva. I removed the background and then put a cute background on there to place, within this pink box. Or you can just take the picture as it is in your closet and just upload it that way. However you want to do it, whatever looks the cleanest and the best to you. I went ahead and uploaded the picture of this jacket. I would do the same for all my jackets. Like as I have other jackets and I upload them, I will put them all on this page, and you know, as many of the pages as I need. But each of these squares is linked to a detail page. So I'm going to copy this picture first because I'm going to need it on the next page. And then I'm going to go ahead and click and take you to the details page. So this is the details page for this item. And you have a few options here. Like, you can definitely paste that picture from the other page onto this page, because this is also where you would click to get back to that page. So that's how I like to do it, because it just reminds me that that's where I need to click. But you can also, you know, take it upon yourself to put another picture there of the jacket, a different picture, or you can put a picture of you wearing the jacket. And I put 2 spaces here for pictures, so you can, you know, you can play around with it and come up with what you think should go there, like what would be best for you. But I'm going to find a picture of me in my leather jacket and use that as the second picture. And a little tip that I have, because I know a lot of the time with these things, they don't always work out for people, because people don't want to take the time to take a picture of everything they have in their wardrobe. And I definitely identify with that. But I think that a good way to do it is each wash day. Like, that's what I would do. Each wash day, I would just take a picture of all the clothes that I'm putting away and just get all of those into the wardrobe. And then maybe one day I'll get the pieces I don't wear as often. But you don't have to do it all at once. You definitely don't. Your wardrobe is not going anywhere. So it's just more important that you get the pieces that you wear the most, because that's what you're going to want to play around with and create outfits out of. So now that I have both of the pictures that I want on here, I'm going to go to my pencil and I'm going to write in some of this information just so you can see how that would look. So the number of times I've worn this is endless, but we're going to make up a number. I'm going to say like 999. Probably worn it close to 1,000 times. And then the number of compliments I received. Again, I've had my leather jacket for a while, so I don't know, but let's just say like 56. And then if I get another compliment, I'll erase it and put 57, just so I can keep up with like how many compliments am I getting on this piece, because that may or may not have an effect on how often I want to wear it. So here for size, I'm going to put small, and then for season, I'm going to put fall, and then for the cost, I'll put about 120. And then when and where. So that might be some helpful information as well. I know that I bought it somewhere around 2019, probably before then. I'm just guessing, y'all. And then I got it from Nordstrom. I know that for a fact. So that might be good to know, because if something happens to it and you want to get another one, it will help to know where you got it from. Or if you want to return it, it will help to know where you got it from. It helps to know how long you've had it, because certain pieces in your closet, like hosiery, like tights, like socks, like underwear, those are things that you want to replace after a certain amount of time. So it kind of helps to know when you bought it. The fiber content is good too. I usually try to keep my tags in my clothes, but you know, if it gets ripped out or something, or if I just don't want to look there and I want to look here, then it's nice to have it in another place. So I'll just say that it's 100% polyester for demonstration purposes. And I also know that a jacket like this would be dry clean only. So I'll put that on this line. And I also kept some extra lines there for any additional notes that you want to make about this item. But that's basically how this detail item page would go. You will put all of that information on this page, and you can click back and forth between where it is in the closet and where it is on this page. And no matter what page you're using, like if we were on outerwear, but we were on like the 3rd page of outerwear, if you click on this details page, it'll take you to the details, and then you click back, it'll still take you to the outerwear page where that item is. Hope that makes sense. And then you can do the same thing for all your other categories. So let's go to the lookbook and show you how that works. Now for the lookbook, this is where you can put together different outfits and looks that you want to try, or looks that you've already tried that you like. So it's a few ways you can do this. I imagined that I would put different pieces from my closet together over here, and then maybe like a picture of me actually wearing this outfit if ever I do wear it, or I have worn it in the past. I will put that picture over here. So that's how I want to do it. But right now, as I'm demonstrating, I might not have a picture of me wearing the outfit, so I'm just going to show you how I would put the look together. So for season, let's say winter. It's going to be winter. And then the occasion is going to be casual. A casual winter look. So let's upload. And again, you can do these how you want. The possibilities are endless. You can just take a picture of it, upload it, or you can do what I always do. Put some of the items you know you're going to want to use in Canva in advance and remove the backgrounds. Have it saved in a folder on your phone or on your tablet or whatever device you want, and then it'll make it easier for you to upload. I'm wishing right now that I had this in a folder, but it's all good. So for the pants, let's go ahead and use the jeans. Let's use these. So I'll put jeans there. And then I know I'm going to want like a sweater with these jeans. So I'm going to pull one of these sweaters, and that'll be cute. And don't judge me, this is not a real outfit. I'm just using photos that I have readily available. So this may or may not be a look, but I'm sure it'll help you get the idea. I think what I did was I searched the album. I searched it and I typed in shoes. Oh, that's so helpful. Alright, so these are the sneakers. So I have like some jeans, a sweater, and some sneakers. So, you know, you get it. You get it. That's pretty much how I would put a look together. And you could do that over and over and over again, different seasons and different occasions. So this is a section where only one of these pages comes with the planner, because only one of them really needed to be hyperlinked. So if you need, as you need these pages, you can just add more of them. You can copy the page if you want to copy everything on the page, including the pictures we added. But if you just want the template, then you would just click this add page button, which is the middle one, third one from both sides. And you can click current template and it'll add another blank page with that same template. So you can add as many of those as you want. But when you click on like lookbook, it's going to bring you to whatever the first page is. So if you're like me, like I like things in reverse chronological order most of the time, which basically means I want the most current one in the front. If you want every time you click on lookbook to bring you to a blank page or the page that you're about to use. So like I said, I like things in reverse chronological order. So the way I would do it is, I would go ahead and always leave this page blank. So everything I put on this page, since we already did it, I'm just going to lasso it and copy it. Copy all of that and then delete all of that. That's what we'll do. And then we'll add another page of the current template. So the page that I just added is where I'm going to put my content. So I'm going to put that there. And if we go to the overview of all the pages, you'll see that the first page, the one that is hyperlinked, is still blank. So then every time we click on that lookbook link, it's going to bring you to this blank page. And this blank page will always be the first page of my lookbook section because that's the one that's hyperlinked. So everything I create is going to go somewhere in between. I hope that makes as much sense as possible. If not, I'll do a whole nother video on it. But that concludes the lookbook section. So now I want to take you into the planner. The planner is going to work similar to the lookbook in that you can plan out your looks for the week on this page. So I'm just going to steal the look that we use for the lookbook. I'm going to get this lasso tool. So I'm going to get the lasso tool, copy these pictures, and then we're going to go back to the planner and I will paste this. Let's say this is Monday's look. So I'll paste that and I'll go to photos. I'll click on the photos and that way I can move them individually as photos. So I'll resize this and put that there. Click on that one, resize it and put it here somewhere. And then I'll click on these and resize these as well and put these like here. So that's my Monday outfit. I hope you can see that. So let's put January 28th. My apologies, the camera cut off at some point, but hopefully nothing was missed. So all I've done is I've used the text tool and I have typed the date in and I just squeezed it so I typed the date in like that, if you can see that. And then I just squeezed it so that all the letters, so it can be like one character per line like that. So that's my date right there. And I'm going to take and just drag that over here. And that's how I'll do the date. So this is what Monday looks like. You have the day of the week up there. You have the day of the week up there. You have the different pieces that you're going to wear on Monday. And then you have the date over here on the side. So yeah, that's basically how the outfit planner would go. And I did do a Monday start. I was going to do Sunday and Monday, but it started getting a little complicated. But let me know if enough people want a Sunday start, then I will just create another version with that page because I did create it and I do have it already. But that's the planner. So now I'm going to show you the travel. And honestly, it works the exact same way. All of these pages pretty much work in a very similar fashion. They are just for different purposes. So I'm going to copy that so it's less work. And we're going to go to the travel section. So on this travel section, we're going to put at the top where we're traveling to. And let's say we're going to Hawaii. We're going to go to Honolulu, Hawaii. Because that's obviously on my wish list. And then the dates, let's say we're going from January 28th to February 4th. Or something like that. Like, who knows? Who cares, right? And then I'm going to put some items that I want to travel with here. So even though we're planning our looks down here, I wanted to also give some options to add some other items of things you need to pack. So you can use it as like a mini packing list. So let's put toothpaste. We're going to need that. And then a toothbrush, because we're going to need that as well. And some floss. And once I get those items packed all up, then I can just check them off or put an X or however you do your checking off. And there's about 9 of these lines, so enough room to write just a few things, not a whole lot. But I guess the main things you want to remember, or maybe even things that go with your outfits that you want to remember to pack. So that is what these lines are for, and that's pretty much how this page will work. And then here is where we can paste the look. And I just also want to show you how interchangeable these are, because the same way that I just pasted this from the lookbook, that's how you can use this. So like if you are going on a trip and you are planning out your looks, you can go straight to your lookbook and you can see what looks you have that you want to use. You can go, oh, okay, this one, maybe I'll wear this outfit or this outfit. If you already have things planned out in your lookbook, if you do that in like your spare time, then it'll be so easy to just pull from that and paste it on your planner of things you want to wear each day, or your travel planner when you're going on a trip. So that's how I wanted it to be used. I wanted it to be easy, so you're not doing like a whole bunch of work. It's supposed to make it more convenient for you. So that's the travel page. And then when we go to inventory, this is a good tool for spring cleaning. So like when you're going through your closet ever so often and you want to look to see if everything that is in there is necessary, or if you're thinking about buying something new but you know you don't necessarily have space for it and you need to get rid of things, this can be helpful for that. So I created it like a map. You have a place to start, which is here. Ask yourself this first question, answer the question yes or no, and then just follow it along all the way down the page, and it will tell you whether or not you should keep it, store it, or donate it. And sometimes you should just throw it away, okay? But I put donate it because, you know, I could fit about 3 things down there. So let's say you start here and you go, okay, is this the item that I have worn in the past 6 months? Yes or no? If it's no, then you follow the no. Well, have I not worn it in the past 6 months because it's seasonal? Or have I just not worn it in the past 6 months? So is it seasonal? And if the answer is no, then you go, okay, so I haven't worn it in the past 6 months and it's not a seasonal item. Is it just something that's sentimental to me? And if the answer is yes, then you can go ahead and store it somewhere, but get it out of your closet to free up some space. Or if the answer is no, then you can donate it and give it to somebody who really needs it. So you would just do that along the whole page, and it'll help you figure out what to keep and what to get rid of. And that's what that page is about. And then the last page that we have is going to be the wish list. So this is the wish list, and as you can see, this familiar pattern shows you that these are different boxes you can put different items in that you want to get. Stuff that you wish to have. So like you can click on the images again, and you can do this however you want. Again, like it's no particular way to do it. You can take the backgrounds off the photos if you think that's a nicer look, or you can keep the backgrounds on there. You can give them cute backgrounds of your own, however you want to do it. Canva is a huge help for that. I've mentioned it many times. This video is not sponsored in any way, but I love me some Canva, okay? So it's just a good tool. So I'm going to go ahead and add an item on here that, let's pretend that I have it on my wish list. Let's pretend that I want this bag, and this bag is on my wish list. Then I could add this in and put it in one of these boxes. So as you can see, there's a little extra information around here that I might want to get rid of, right? So I will just hold down on it, press down, and then hit crop. And then I can use, I can do freehand or rectangular. So you can move the majority of the background in here with the freehand tool, but you wouldn't necessarily be able to remove like inside of this purse strap. So that's why I like Canva better. But you can go to rectangle and you could just do a nice rectangular crop. Let's get that off. And down here where I have the link, and just click done. So we just got the white background. And if I didn't feel like cropping out the background, I can just make sure this has the white background and put it over the white box so you can't really see it. You know, if I really cared about that and I wanted it to look like that, then I could do it that way. And there's a new feature now also that Canva has where you are supposed to be able to link things. I'm still figuring out how to find it. I'm like, did they give it to everyone but me? I don't know, but I don't see it yet. So when I do, I will let you know how to use it if you don't know already. And if you're going to be using GoodNotes. Did I say Canva? I meant GoodNotes. Because that is how I intended for the wish list to be used. Before I realized you couldn't link, I thought you could always link. So that's how I wanted it to be used. Like, I'll put my purse on here on my wish list, and then I want to be able to put the link on here to where I can buy the purse, so I can come to my wish list and click on it and buy things if that's what I want to do. So that's how I set that up. But like I said, me showing you how to actually do the links is to be continued. Because I have not figured that out yet. So yeah, and it's gonna frustrate me, so we'll just say that for another day. But that is the wardrobe planner. So I hope that that was pretty straightforward, easy to understand, and I hope that this is something that you would find easy to use. And you know, if not, always shoot me a question. Definitely run down to the comments and shoot me a question and let me know what it is that requires further explanation, and I will be more than willing to explain it to you. But I love this planner so much, and I really put my heart into this one. Fashion is my everything, but I've really gotten into this digital creation thing, and I love it. It's very exciting. So shoot me ideas, shoot me feedback. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the like button. If you like this planner, hit the like button. If you think this is something that would be practical for you and that will work for you, hit the like button. And if you've been thinking about getting into digital planning, or you've gotten into it recently and you love it as much as I do, definitely click the like button. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. How can I forget that? Like, duh. That's the whole point of this video. But anyways, yes, you can purchase this planner at my Etsy shop, which is Lex Vanguard, and the link is down below in the description box.